Hi everyone, PSG and Barcelona are battling for a footballer's signature once again. Mbappe has become even closer to finalizing a Real Madrid move, and Juventus are preparing to conclude a shocking swap deal with Chelsea. Give this episode a like, subscribe, and make yourself comfortable because we are about to start. Let's get the show on the pitch. Brentford goalkeeper David Raya prefers a move to Arsenal over Bayern's interest. The deal is complicated by the 40 million euros Brentford demands for the 27-year-old Spaniard. Al Ittihad confirmed Fabinho's transfer from Liverpool for 47 million euros. The Brazilian penned a 3-year contract with the Tigers. Cristiano Ronaldo scored his first goal of the 2023-24 campaign in Al Nassr's Arab Cup Champions Cup game against Tunisian team Union Sportive Monasterian. The legendary Portuguese has already scored in 22 consecutive seasons. Croatian forward Ante Rebic has switched AC Milan to Besiktas by terminating his contract with Rossoneri and joining the Black Eagles as a free agent. The agreement is running for 2 years. Facundo Gonzalez, the U20 World Cup triumphant with Uruguay, is moving to Juventus from Valencia. He will immediately go on loan to Salernitana. Luis Suarez had recently revealed what plans he had with Messi. With Messi, we dream of retiring together. It was something that we always planned when we were at Barcelona, and from one year to the next, I went to Atletico and he went to PSG. We dreamed of it and we talked about it that after Barcelona, we would go to the United States, and nothing happened at the time. Chelsea have launched a bid for Brighton and Hove Albion goalkeeper Robert Sanchez. However, the deal could be delayed by parallel negotiations for Moises Caicedo. Juventus have offered Ajax to acquire Leonardo Bonucci this summer. The Eredivisie side has not reacted yet. Bayern Munich are in a hurry to strike a deal with Sevilla goalkeeper Yassine Bounou. The Rotten are willing to pay 12 to 13 million euros for his services, while Wojciech Szczesny is considered to be an alternative option. Atletico Madrid have entered the race for Southampton talent Romeo Lavia, but Liverpool are believed to be the favorites to recruit him. Chelsea are also interested in the Belgian. Last year's Conference League finalists, Fiorentina will replace Juventus on the European scene this season. The Violets will take part in the tournament once again. Virgil van Dijk has been appointed as Liverpool captain following the departure of Jordan Henderson at Al Ettifaq. Trent Alexander-Arnold has been named the team's vice-captain. Real Madrid left-back Ferland Mendy will miss 2 weeks with the muscle injury he picked up in a friendly against Barcelona. Ten Hag: Sancho is in a very good vibe. I expect a lot. He has a lot of energy. We have all seen that from the moment he came back. I will not say that Harry Maguire is not part of this group. He has to fight for his position. He is a very good centre-back. Napoli have turned down 2 bids worth 120 million euros and 140 million euros from Al Hilal for Victor Osimhen, though the Saudi club is expected to make a third one soon. RB Leipzig striker Andres Silva is 1 step away from joining Real Sociedad. He will replace Alexander Sørloth, who moved to Villarreal. Inter Milan have already made an offer to West Ham United over the signing of centre forward Gianluca Scamacca. The Nerazzurri are ready to pay 20 million euros. Mbappe in Liverpool links? We laugh about it. I can say that I think he's a really good player, but the financial conditions don't suit us at all. That would be the first time in 8 years that someone else from the club is preparing something and wants to surprise me, Jurgen Klopp said. Bayern Munich bosses are heading to London in order to negotiate Harry Kane's move with Daniel Levy. Spurs' chairman is seriously considering the option of selling the striker. Alex Collado, who moved to Real Betis from Barcelona last week, got immediately sent to Saudi Pro League outfit Al Uhdud on a season-long loan. Ajax are ready to buy AC Milan midfielder Yacine Adli for 7 to 8 million euros. Last season, he made only 6 appearances for Rossoneri in all competitions. Former Arsenal youngster Staffy Mavididi has been transferred from Montpellier to Leicester City for 7.5 million euros. He scored 4 Ligue 1 goals last season. Shakhtar Donetsk have acquired Israel U20 and U21 team's leader Stav Lemkin from Hapoel Tel Aviv for 1.5 million euros and Brazil U20 winger Aguinaldo from Vasco da Gama for 3.5 million euros. Chelsea have agreed a new 6-year contract with centre-back Levi Colwill, who spent last season on loan at Brighton. Both Al Hilal and Al Ahly intend to take Marco Verratti out from PSG, but Nasser Al Khelaifi has not made a final decision on whether he will let the Italian go to Saudi Arabia. Chelsea centre-back Trevoh Chalobah is set to leave the club this summer, with Inter Milan showing great interest in him. Chelsea expect to receive 45 million euros from the footballer's departure. Left-back Matias Vina has joined Sassuolo from AS Roma on loan with an option to buy. Last season, he represented Bournemouth on loan. Former PSG and Barcelona defender Dani Alves will be tried on sexual assault charges in Spain. The judge ruled that there was enough evidence to start a trial against the 40-year-old Brazilian. Sheffield United will pay £5 million for Arsenal and USMNT centre-back Austin Trusty. Last season, he played for Birmingham City on a loan deal. Borussia Mönchengladbach have loaned Austrian fullback Maximilian Waber out from Leeds United. There is a buyout option included in the contract. Now we are moving on to the most intriguing news of the release. Bayern's Senegalese attacker Sadio Mane had recently confirmed his transfer to Al Nassr in a comment to Florian Plettenberg. "Leaving Bayern hurts me. I would have wished for a different ending. I know that I could have helped the team this season. Nevertheless, I only wish the club and the fans the best for the future." According to Fabrizio Romano, Mane has already passed all medical tests ahead of his move to the Saudi Arabia powerhouse. PSG got back to the option of signing Eintracht Frankfurt and France international Randal Colomouani. The Parisian side sees him as a perfect replacement for Kylian Mbappe. PSG also want the stellar duo of French strikers Dembele and Colomouani to be part of their project. The Bundesliga team insists on a price of 70 million euros and will not agree to a lower amount. Nevertheless, there are people at PSG who highly recommend signing Benfica star striker Gonçalo Ramos instead. Saudi's Al Ahly are getting serious about their fourth top signing this summer. Saudi Pro League newcomers are actively monitoring the progress of negotiations between Manchester United and Fiorentina regarding Sofiane Amrabat. Moreover, Al Ahly are going to hijack the Morocco international defensive midfielder from the Red Devils. Fiorentina are set to let go of its leader for 30 million euros. Chelsea and Juventus are already in talks for a high-profile swap deal. Clubs are planning to exchange Romelu Lukaku for Dusan Vlahovic. The Blues have been looking for a new forward for quite a while, thus they would be certainly interested in the Serbian attacker. The English side will agree to terms only if Juventus pays extra money for the move. We would like to remind you that last season, Lukaku played on loan at Inter Milan, but he will not return to Giuseppe Meazza, as by opening talks with Juve, he turned his fans away right on. Vlahovic in turn scored 10 goals in 27 Serie A appearances last season. If Ousmane Dembele does leave Barca this summer, the Catalans are planning to spend the money earned from his departure on bolstering the right defensive wing. The priority option for the club still remains Joao Cancelo, who is no longer prioritized at Manchester City. If Blaugrana's pursuit falls through, Ivan Fresneda from Real Valladolid could become the alternative pick. With that said, Joan Laporta likes the idea of recruiting Joao Felix, but Xavi and some board members don't think it's a good transfer at all. Just about yesterday, Ousmane's class was 50 million euros, and today it has increased to 100 million. Many sources noted that PSG managed to activate a more favorable price, and the French striker had actually agreed to the transfer, already informing his teammates about the matter. However, Fabrizio Romano writes that PSG did not have time to seal the deal. Despite that, the Red and Blues are continuing talks and intend to get it done by the end of the week. A 5-year contract has already been agreed with the performer who would like to join PSG. Carlo Ancelotti says the transfer window is closed, but he still hopes Kylian Mbappe will make his way to Santiago Bernabéu this summer. Real Madrid players are desperate to see the Frenchman in the squad, since the vast majority sees him as a final piece of the puzzle. It is reported that Mbappe's entourage are already starting to plan life in Madrid. Kylian feels that he is in debt to Florentino Perez, therefore, he has already decided to join Real Madrid only. Earlier on, he refused to move to Al Hilal, although PSG agreed to a 300 million euros bid. Folks, check out more awesome videos from our other projects. Have a good time watching. Thank you all, and see you in the new episodes.